Okay, so it's been a little while since the last recording, and I'm gonna spoil the magic right now. But
Aww.
The road has taken me on strange journeys.
It is
I
not your physical body which
looked up
makes those
Cryo
journeys
Interactive.
What are
in
the places I go to?
meantime.
Do they exist?
for you. They certainly do.
Continue.
So I looked up Cryo, and I discovered that apparently their first video game was an adaptation of Dune. Funnily enough, released around the same time as the popular real-time strategy game Dune 2. They both got released.
They're not the same franchise?
Not the same game. Not even made by the same developers.
Oh, come on.
But they were both released in 1992, which I thought was kind of weird.
Much like this sequence,
Yeah.
this sequence is in fact Dune,
Uh,
being released at the same time as Dune 2.
oh boy. So now we are Mayan.
We are Mayan.
Okay. So what is the aim of the game at this point?
At this point, you don't even know. At this point, you're just trying to rebuild the road to
Shambhala. Right.
To do
Alright.
that, you need to find pieces of the road. Theoretically, there's one here.
So we are just wandering around looking for the arbitrary trigger that sends us on our way.
Correct.
Okay.
Like, remember how back in Ireland, there was like the fictional Blue King slaughtered the ugly monstrosity, and his armor fell into the real world, and there was a rock in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That kind of thing here again,
something like that's going to happen here. Yes.
except with even less prompting.
Well, at least we had brother what's his face like talking at us immediately in Ireland. Here,
Yeah.
I'm wandering pyramids
All right. Well, this
because they're pretty.
seems like a good time to bring up another helpful tidbit. Then, one of Cryo's other famous games was an adaptation of the Philip K. Dick book Ubik.
What?
Yes.
Why have I not played this?
They released in 1998, I believe, an adaptation of Ubik that was apparently some kind of action game. I'm not sure how that worked out. It got
Fire this obsidian foot, by the way.
nice.
I just stole that guy's foot because we need it.
Nice.
Also, see the Big Dipper? Yes.
That's very
That will
subtle.
be necessary. That will be needed later.
Oh boy.
Ubik.
Yes, Ubik got it got middling reception. It's very hard to find a lot of hard information on it, though. Not sure what's up with that, but they
What, the
also
Ubik or the wailing in the music?
oh yeah.
I hope you get used to that fast.
I don't know if I will.
There's an incredibly ridiculous puzzle coming up involving mind numbers. It's okay. We
Yay!
don't have to deal with it right now.
Please tell me this is a maze.
No, it is a square.
Oh,
I got lost in the square, don't worry about it.
okay.
The Jaguar's number is the bat's multiplied by itself.
Oh no!
And since we don't know what that means, we're going to leave.
Are we going to find out what that means?
Yes, as soon as I figure my way out of this square.
So it's not a maze, but it's as confusing as one.
Thank you, Cryo, for your wonderful point-and-click sensibilities.
Oh. I assume.
See, this is how you, like... This is the puzzle. I'm just, like, showing off exactly what it's going to look like, but yeah.
Oh yay!
It's a like, poker face, yes.
Yay!
We're gonna go away now.
So.
Because this music is annoying and there will be much more of it.
So Cryo also released a game called KGB,
That sounds so promising.
It's apparently exactly what you would expect it to be. It's about the... It's set days before the dissolution of the Soviet Union, according to Wikipedia.
I clicked on the torch and I fell into
Oh
that.
god, we have those teleporting abilities again.
Absolutely.
How many triggers are there that send us right back to the start?
There's one per world.
Okay.
The China one is stupid.
As if the other ones haven't been.
The Tears of the Virgin Mary, torch, and in China it'll be ringing a gong.
Do we at least
You
get
pi-
do we at least get the sound of the gong?
I don't remember. I just remember doing like, wait, I'm back here again? What?
Oh boy.
High space.
Oh, we're going back to the heavens.
Yeah, I went and found the other place that you click with crystal.
Nice.
Now this time we're not just going to be sitting by the moon. We're going beyond the moon. I mean, we start here.
I wanted to think of a clever pun based on the name of the game, but I'm not that clever.
Dang it, neither am I.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay. So now we
Sun.
can move that way this time. Hasn't this
Question
guy...
is, do we really want to?
Whoa. Ow! Ow!
It doesn't stick.
But if you get decked in the chest by a comet, like, that would really hurt, man.
Probably, but not as much as this would hurt.
Oh, well, okay. He is now charbroiled.
Absolutely.
So, aside from going blind by staring literally into the sun, what are we doing right now?
We are now going back to Earth.
That does...
I swear that this will, like, almost make sense in the end. And by almost, I mean barely, and by barely, I mean not really.
Yeah, not...
It will try to make sense in the end.
Well, as long as they try to make something out of it.
Anyways, our body's floating back down to Tibet, even though our spirit's actually in Maya, which really raised the question of what the heck is actually happening here.
Having an out-of-body experience, obviously.
With our second soul? Please don't make a David Cage joke.
Well, I was merely going to say that this makes more sense than Beyond Two Souls so far.
Oh gosh. It does. Technically. Okay, really long chatter about to occur. I'm sorry. You'll want to save those tidbits for later, because I'm going to get lost
Cousin,
in Maya.
we've been waiting for you.
What news of the enemy, Tepek?
Forgive me. I must first report to the king.
My elder brother's growing weaker. He still clutches at vain hopes. You've been spying on the enemy army. You know the truth.
The feathered serpent does not hear. He has heard nobody for many years. He sleeps. The feathered serpent's brother is strong now. Tezcatlipoca will protect us.
The jaguar is indeed a powerful god, and you are
So
worthy to be his high priest. He requires much blood, I believe.
Yes, cousin. He shall
This guy
have
take
blood.
acting lessons from
And
William
we shall have
Shatner?
his Chulel. His time
No,
has come.
he taught
It's
William
the season of
Shatner.
the jaguar.
The king and his daughter
Terrifying
will
thought.
be offered in sacrifice tomorrow.
So the priest wants to turn the minds into the Aztecs.
Tezcatlipoca, who is the jaguar
Okay.
and the smoking mirror, will grant us his power.
The smoking mirror is going to turn out to be the stupidest little, reference ever. Like, I'll explain it when it happens.
Is it going to be like the Glass Tower?
You look well, my prince.
No.
Yes, unlike my
worse.
brother the king, I am in
All right.
good health. Unless the feathered serpent answers his pleas by moonrise, I will be king in his place.
The prince is strong.
Are they
as a
just like
bull.
teleporting into shot?
Tezcatlipoca will offer us
Notice how the
the
background
bloody
does not
power
change.
Yeah.
The people just move. Yes.
Our city will once again be strong.
It's so like
King Shul of Kalko will
so
tremble
hard to
before
follow.
us.
And
I'm
what
gonna ask
news
some
of
more
the
questions to
corn
deal
crop,
with.
my prince.
Hopeless, cousin. It's dying. You know the reason.
Tell me.
Chulel, Our city has
I don't
lost its
actually know.
Chulel. It has no life left.
The feathered serpent sleeps. He has no more Chulel to give us. We must turn to a stronger god.
Are you
Powerful is Tezcatlipoca. Bloody is
Did they
reign.
explain what Chulel is supposed
What
to
happens
be?
is
How
the
is
god
the
has
king?
fallen
You
asleep
will
and
see
he's
for
not
yourself when you
giving the
report
corn
to
life.
him.
That is
He's
what's
very
happening.
weak.
Okay.
My brother the king has given most of his blood, but there's nothing to show for it. The corn is dying and our enemies approach. Only you know how strong they are, cousin. You have watched their advance.
Are we gonna fight them with
If
corn?
the feathered serpent does not heed the offerings before moonrise,
Obviously.
the king will offer himself and his daughter to Tezcatlipoca tomorrow at dawn.
They will do their duty, as we all must. Their hearts will be offered to the Jaguar God, who will savor the blood of a king and his only child.
They will offer their
Delicious.
hearts so that we may be offered new life and a new king. Great is Tezcatlipoca, endless his thirst.
He's talking really hard. It's making his chest heave.
Yeah.
Our city
oh, man.
always honored the
Even
god Tezcatlipoca.
I'm
for
sorry, this Maya's got a lot of
As high
talking in it.
priest, you are worthy of the finest honors.
Ah.
But our strength comes from Quetzalcoatl, the
Quetzalcoatl.
feathered serpent.
No, boy, it
Quetzalcoatl.
doesn't.
Yeah.
The feathered
Quetzalcoatl.
serpent has left
Whichever,
us.
right?
His Chulel has
Quetzalcoatl
left us.
is how they pronounce it.
Tezcatlipoca, his brother,
I was
has
waiting for
taken
that
the
one to come
Chulel
up
from
because
him.
he's my favorite.
Strong is Tezcatlipoca, and deep is bloodthirst.
Is it bad every time they say the name of the Jaguar God to keep
Say of
thinking
the star
tapioca?
that shines in the daylight sky. It has been there
I
for
just
half
keep
a
thinking
month.
of the
It is
road
an
to El
omen,
Dorado.
Tepek. An omen of death and rebirth.
Yeah, that's
The
what right.
dying king offers his own and his child's heart to rekindle the sacred flame of life, the Chulel.
Maybe it's a sign of something else.
What? You would dispute with the holiest astrologers? The signs are clear. The smoking mirror awakes. His hunger cannot be satisfied.
Oh
Okay,
man,
we're about a third done the talking.
this guy, he chews the scenery so well though.
It's true. But you haven't seen nothing yet.
Tepek, you are back.
Oh wow.
We have all
Hi,
been worried
boobs.
for you. The king is...
I didn't realize this was going to be an
And you?
M-rated game.
How are you?
It's rated E.
I? I am well, of course.
You see, there's a
The
strand
king
of
is
hair,
expecting
and that's
you.
why it's rated E.
Please
Yeah.
bring these bandages to him.
The
He
late
wishes to make
90s
another
were much more
sacrifice.
innocent times.
He has made many.
Too many. He is so weak.
Oh man,
And
those
still,
soulless eyes.
Quetzalcoatl hasn't spoken?
No.
She's the
His Chulel has
sympathetic
left
person in
us.
this plotline, though,
Without
so you
life
better like
force,
her.
we will die.
Oh god.
Oh
the
gosh!
mouse.
Oh
The mouse.
So the
gosh!
prince will
Oh
reign,
no.
and we shall pay
Honey,
homage to
please.
Tezcatlipoca. And we shall have
Is this
his
your
Chulel.
nightmares right here?
The blood will never
A
stop
naked
flowing.
woman just like
Our people's
scream
hearts
facing
will be
you.
torn from their breasts to feed Tezcatlipoca the Jaguar.
I like how she's the only one
It
who
has
talks
happened
about
in many
breasts,
cities.
but, oh well.
Now it is our turn.
You know the
Well, it
king
should
and
be
his
obvious
daughter
why.
are to be sacrificed if the feathered serpent hasn't awakened by moonrise.
Yes, I know. Their hearts will be the
Oh.
first of many.
You should probably
Now
get
you
your jaw
must
looked
take these
at.
bandages into him.
Ah! She can teleport
She
too.
gave us bandages. It's okay.
Oh boy. Oh wow, that just. Oh
I
boy.
have thought about you. At night, I thought about you.
Oh no!
You should learn to control your
Yeah,
thoughts.
you really should. You really
I
should.
think only of the king and of Quetzalcoatl, my god. Please take those bandages in.
I spoke to the prince. He says he will be king tomorrow in his brother's place.
Yes, as soon as our king and his daughter die. Please take the bandages to the king.
She's very
He is
insistent about
anxious
those
to make another
bandages.
sacrifice to the feathered serpent.
That's why I'm going to keep talking to her. Obviously.
The Jaguar priest just told me that he is to sacrifice the king and his child tomorrow at dawn.
Yes. He will cut out 100 hearts tomorrow.
Oh boy, that seems a little excessive.
Tezcatlipoca, the smoking mirror,
That's why we don't want this Catlipoca
requires
Tapioca Man
many
to
for
win.
his Chulel.
Yeah.
The king is expecting those bandages.
Whoa, okay, I get it. Bandages.
What can we do to help the king?
Give him bandages.
But I will tell you later. The king is impatient to make his sacrifice and is waiting for the bandages. Go to him.
2 more things, lady.
You said the king has been making too many sacrifices.
Yes. His heart will barely be beating when Tezcatlipoca's priest cuts it out. Now you must take in the bandages.
Oh boy.
Rated
He
E for
wishes to
everyone.
make another sacrifice. He still believes that Quetzalcoatl will
More
hear him.
innocent times.
The king's daughter is to be sacrificed to Tezcatlipoca?
What better dish to set before the Jaguar god?
Whoa.
Now please take the bandages
Whoa.
into the king.
Rated E for everyone. Let's go give the bandages to the king, I guess.
You're back, Tippet. We are
His
glad to see you.
eyes.
Set the bandages down before me.
His,
I must make
his soul
another
patch.
sacrifice.
It's green.
I was gonna, yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Thank you, cousin. You have been gone for many days. What have you to report?
The enemy is strong, and King Shul eager for battle.
It's a good thing
When
that we
will they
retained
be
the memories
In
of the
2
people that we
days,
possess.
wise one.
I actually
shall
appreciate
not
this
see
game
that
allows you
lie.
to do that.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so remember how I was saying rated E for everyone?
Oh.
Rated E for everyone. This is for any audience, including small children. There is nothing wrong with this whatsoever.
Wow, and they even have the blood dripping noises.
Would you have it any other way?
Oh. Dear.
I talked with your brother, Majesty. He does not believe Quetzalcoatl will answer us.
My brother has always longed for the Chulel of Tezcatlipoca. He longs to offer the hearts of our enemies.
Not only enemies.
The smoking mirror does not give Chulel for corn, cousin. If we ask for his strength, we must pay.
Well, I know I don't accept corn as acceptable
Your daughter
payment
is
either.
young to die, Majesty.
The Jaguar god
Yeah, I don't
exalts in
understand.
young
Like, I
blood,
understand the
cousin.
Jaguar wanting like all the
May
blood,
the sacrifice
but why
be
does a
mercy to
flying
Chulel
snake
to
want the
fight
corn?
and survive.
So you will not lead us against the enemy, Majesty.
My brother will be king. He will lead our army. If the feathered serpent will not hear us, then perhaps his brother, the Jaguar, will.
Your daughter's heart and your own are a heavy price.
We are willing to pay it. Many will die on Tezcatlipoca's altar. Many more in battle.
Our corn crop is failing, Majesty.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think he knew
as
that.
did the last one, and the one before that. Same sickness.
Are the reserves enough to feed us for another year?
No. If this crop fails us, many of our people will starve.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay, are you ready for the best acting ever?
How are you?
I am well.
Quetzalcoatl is not easy to awaken.
If he does not answer, I will offer my blood to his brother, and he will answer.
Is that a British accent?
Your father will keep trying until the moon rises. Quetzalcoatl may answer yet.
He may. If not,
She's
our
echoing.
people will turn to the Jaguar god.
And
There's
her
still time.
eyes!
We mustn't give
Yeah.
up hope.
They're
We
not the
must
same
do our duty.
size.
That is what
They're
my
also...
father has told me.
Oh boy, that blank stare off into the distance beyond you.
Will you join His Majesty in death
No.
as one?
Yeah, she's just ogling the priest here.
Nothing would please me better than to continue serving our king beyond death in Xibalba.
Shibalba. Now I'm thinking of the Road to El
The
Dorado
High
again.
Priest has been waiting for this.
Spoiler, Jababa
I hope
sucks.
he will continue
Well,
going.
I mean,
His Majesty has offered much blood. to
spoiler,
Quetzalcoatl.
Xibalba
Before
sucks.
this day is out, our God will answer. I have faith.
What do your astrologers say of the star?
They mumble about signs and portents, but they know nothing.
Okay.
it's okay. We didn't learn anything in the thousands of years since then either.
Wait. Take these bandages
God,
to the
bandages
priestess.
again.
Even
He
now.
teleported in front of you. He just lost all his blood. How can he do that?
Magic.
Okay, so now we give the bloody bandages of the sacrifice to the lady with her breasts out. Because this is, again,
Let us pray
For
the feathered
everyone.
serpent
Yeah.
is finally awakened by the king's blood. Lord Quetzalcoatl, feathered serpent, giver of life, spirit of the corn we eat, Return from distant dreams and heed our plea. Our corn is sick and dying in the fields. Your Chulel is not in it. Our enemies approach in great force, and our king must have Chulel. May you be strengthened by this offering.
Well, I mean, the king was weakened by it, though, so...
She's asking for the god to be strengthened because god needs to be strengthened. Oh look, a jaguar.
Yeah, that's...
All I see in the smoke is the Jaguar god.
Tezcatlipoca?
Jaguar?
How can that be?
He is
Jaguar.
strong. His brother Quetzalcoatl is weak.
And the king is too weak to lead our army.
Well, that's 'cause he
There
keeps
is no
bleeding
Chulel.
himself.
Truly, the gods are difficult to please.
The gods have their seasons, and Quetzalcoatl's may be done. That is what Tezcatlipoca's priest and the prince say. That is what the people think, but are too terrified to say, because they've heard about cities where the Jaguar is set above all other gods.
We must
i.e.
submit
Aztecs.
to the
Yeah.
seasons of the gods.
No, we mustn't.
I don't want to be an
We will
Aztec.
not submit to Tezcatlipoca. You must do something.
Oh, what? Am I suddenly the chosen one?
Yes.
Oh god, more
It's
talking.
not pleasant to think that the king's daughter is to be sacrificed at
This is the
dawn.
episode
No.
of talk.
We already talked about
But
that.
she, like her father, knows her duty.
But you see, she's not talking about bandages
What is the
this time.
star that shines throughout the day?
It is an omen. But of what? I am not sure. Only evil has befallen us since it appeared.
Now bring those bandages to the king.
The king seems resigned to his fate.
He will do
Because
his
you
duty.
haven't gotten him his bandages.
Yeah.
The Jaguar's high priest is eager to shed blood.
On to our spot now.
Tezcatlipoca is a demanding god.
Can we fight the king's brother?
No, he is too powerful. Only Quetzalcoatl can help us by
They
giving
just
Chulel
discussed
to the
possible
king.
treason right there.
How
Yeah.
can we save our king from the
Inflict
enemy?
within
and from
earshot of
Tezcatlipoca?
everyone.
Well, I mean, they could get the
Quetzalcoatl
king's
sleeps.
brother to make sacrifices, couldn't they?
Why is she
Tezcatlipoca,
smiling?
His brother is always strong, always thirsty for our blood. You must go to Xibalba, the land of the dead.
Yes, I will offer my life to the feathered serpent.
Whoa.
No,
I
you
like
must
how
not die.
Ten, the Tibetan, said
The
that.
dead cannot bargain with gods.
He was so
You
enthusiastic
must
about
bring
it, too.
back Chulel.
How can I go to Xibalba if I'm not dead?
I can send
He
you.
suddenly got
What
an
would I
accent
do
there,
there?
too.
You must try to find Quetzalcoatl, to wake him, to ask him for the life force.
But how? And what if he is gone?
He isn't gone. He merely sleeps. Find Tezcatlipoca, and you will find the feathered serpent. They are twins. Where one is, both are. I don't know if you will succeed, but I believe you must try. Will you go?
Oh.
Okay, so she has Doom Death Dust that she can use to send you temporarily to the land of the dead. How come she didn't use it?
Oh, well, because she wouldn't be able to get back.
But you can. In a very silly way.
That's because you're the chosen one.
Tremble, human.
Oh.
For this is Xibalba, land of the dead.
Oh.
Yes, I know. But I'm not dead. I have come to find the Lord Quetzalcoatl.
Not dead. What is your name?
I am called Tepet. And you?
I am the Bat God. I welcome the souls.
Okay, do you see those
of
3
the
dots
dead.
on his wing?
The living
Oh,
do not come
no.
here. That is why you are.
Don't tell me that's part of a
No.
puzzle.
I have come to
Do you
find
remember
the
back in the
feathered
other
serpent.
pyramid
He will
where
give me Chulel.
Yeah.
it said the land,
Then I will
the number of
return to the
jaguars,
land
the
of the
number of the
living.
bat times
I
itself?
see.
Yeah.
That is most unlikely.
Well, now
and
we know the
highly
number of that
irregular.
is 3.
The circumstances call for extreme measures, Lord Bat.
Is that so? Well, don't expect any
Extreme
favors,
measures.
Tepet. As far as I'm concerned, you're as dead as the rest of them.
God, did they pitch shift that voice?
They have to.
Oh.
You say you
It
welcome
sounds like
the souls of the
Yzma
dead?
when
Exactly.
she
I
turns into a
test them.
cat at
What
the
do you
end
mean?
of
I test
Emperor's
to
New
see
Groove.
which may cross the
Oh my
rainbow
gosh, it
bridge and which
does.
may not.
This is the person they used to
As I
voice
told you,
Yzma, the
I
cat.
have come to find the feathered serpent.
That will be
She was
difficult.
actually a
He is
bat
not
all
here.
along.
You have wasted your time
Bat
coming here.
cat? Is that a
Maybe.
coincidence?
Is Tezcatlipoca to
Absolutely.
be found?
First Quetzalcoatl, now the Jaguar.
Where one is, the other is. Or so I've been told.
You are well informed, Tepek. Yes, you may possibly find Tezcatlipoca. With courage.
How and where?
Across the river on the large island. It will not be easy. You will need to consult Chak.
Where is Chak?
On the small island, of course. To get to either, you must cross the Rainbow Bridge.
Oh my god!
Have you caught up with this yet?
Are we
King
on a
has been
trip to
imploring
Candy Mountain right
Quetzalcoatl
now?
to give us Chulel.
I'll put it
With
this
no
way, we are about
success,
to go
naturally.
running and
Quetzalcoatl
building the Rainbow
sleeps.
Bridge.
I will awaken him.
You must find him first, Tepek.
You spoke of a rainbow bridge.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
we are on a
If you
trip
wish
to
to
Candy
find
Mountain right
Tezcatlipoca,
the
you
heck
will need to
now.
cross
Oh
the
boy.
bridge. It is the test.
For dead souls?
Precisely.
Well, that would explain the
Your
high-pitched
soul may
voices
attempt to
as
cross
well.
if you wish. It is there on the ground.
What must I do?
It's very simple. First, your soul must find the path leading to the bridge. Then it must rebuild the bridge. Then you and your soul may cross.
Sounds.
How will I
Simple?
travel on the river?
There is a dugout canoe at the other end of the Rainbow Bridge. Cross the bridge, and you may use the canoe.
Okay, so we're about to do a metaphor puzzle.
Oh. But
See, here's the river that we have to cross on the Rainbow Bridge.
yeah.
But it's a metaphor, you see. You see, our soul has to run, find it, and build it, and to do that we have to solve this puzzle.
Oh, what? What is this?
Yeah, there was some editing involved here. Okay, so have you caught up on what's going on?
I'm still trying to comprehend this like tile puzzle that I'm looking at.
Okay, so you see the little guy at the bottom?
Yeah.
That's your soul.
Uh-huh.
Okay? So you have to go running along the path that you build for some reason. And when you build this when you build it, you should go running through collecting all the pieces of the bridge as you run, and then you should be able to get back to the bridge without failing.
Are people actually
As I said-
expected to be able to solve this?
This is the easy puzzle.
Oh.
This is the one I did solve by myself with no help.
Oh.
It'll make sense once I set the entire thing into motion.
Well.
Oh, by the way, like, you remember how she said you must find Chak?
Yeah.
Have you figured out that Chak is the frog god?
He is.
Okay, he is.
Okay.
She also didn't tell you. She also didn't tell you that the frog god will not talk to you unless you feed him.
Of
I guess.
course.
I think it tells you later. You'll see next video.
Oh.
We've only got enough time to go running through the Rainbow Bridge. I hope you like this music, by the way.
There he goes. There he goes. Okay.
And where I was moving my mouse down there, you can see the Rainbow Bridge being built as he picks up pieces.
Really?
Yeah, he's about to pick up another one.
I mean, I see all the colors on them. Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cute.
You don't need to know how long it took me to solve this puzzle the first time. The time was measured in hours.
Oh, wow. Is he going to actually, like, run all the way to the bridge?
Yes. There we go.
Well, hey!
And here's the dugout canoe.
Oh.
The metaphor is over. We're now on the large island.
Wait, dude.
We're now in the dugout canoe. We're just gonna go back to the not. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the not large island. And end the
Where
video.
Chak is?
I was trying to get to Chak, but I totally messed up my mental map at this point, which is why I ended the video here, because it got horribly lost.
Yay!
FYI.
Awesome.